The Melvins opened up for Nirvana at their last ever concert on March 1st, 1994 in Munich, Germany. The Munich show was actually the 6th show during that Nirvana tour where the Melvins were the opener. The following is a quote from Buzz Osbourne where he reflects on the tour and in particular where he reflects on his last conversation with Kurt Cobain prior to the Munich show. It's not clear when this quote is from, but I believe it's from an interview with journalist Gillian G. Garr. Here's the quote. Quote, "That tour was just a fiasco, a nightmarish fiasco. Almost none of it was good. Some nights they played well, other nights it was just horrible. It was kind of depressing. The last night that we played with them in Munich, Cobain was in a massively huge fight on the phone with his wife. And I talked to him in the hallway a little bit, and he was just, I don't know how I'm going to get out of this. And my advice to him was give her everything. Get through this whole thing, get yourself off drugs, and then take it from there, even if you have to start over, even if it means you have to go on tour playing some acoustic guitar, who cares?" It was more complicated than that, but that's the gist of the last time I talked to him. He was certainly not happy with where he was, but he wasn't capable of getting out of it. Doing nothing is the easiest thing you can do, you know. And then right before they went on, the last thing he said to me was, "I should just be doing this solo." That was the last thing he said, and I just walked outside. And I was just like, this is horrible. He's surrounded by people who are draining every drop out of him and don't care about anything else, because he's heavily under the lash of drugs, a drug addiction that's making it impossible for him to make the right life choices. And that really is where it all ended. End quote. Buzz, of course, knew Kurt and Krist from Aberdeen. On a lighter note, the following is a quote from Buzz where he shares a story about Kurt and Krist during their time as teenagers in Aberdeen. Quote, "Kurt and Krist were open-minded weirdos, as far as you can be in that environment. When there's not a lot of people that are thinking along the lines that you are, then you tend to gravitate towards the ones that are. We had a really dark sense of humor about everything. We would do all kinds of stupid things. One of our favorite things to do was to take want ads from newspapers that were 6 or 7 months old and then call people, 'Hey, are you guys still selling that car?' We thought stupid stuff like that was hilarious."